Welcome to The Gathering.
During a conversation with someone you've just met, perhaps the most often heard question that people will ask you is, "What do you do?" I have a short response for anyone who asks, and it's always, "Me and my team work on building communities with deep values, deep friendships, and deep satisfaction in their work." More and more, I'm surprised by how people understand the need for this kind of work. But occasionally I'll be asked, "Why do you do that?" And I'm usually able to explain it to them in a way that they understand and that resonates with many of them. The first thing I tell them is that the reason we build communities with deep values is that people are no longer taught the principles for living a really good life. There was a time when churches and universities taught people how to live, and those principles pervaded our culture. But that's no longer the case. Since the 60s, there's been a gradual erosion of these values in all of our institutions, and this has especially impacted those in the 18 to 40 age group. During that same period of time, this lack of teaching has resulted in some pretty scary statistics. Rates of depression, anxiety, and suicidal ideation have more than doubled and continue to rise. Among young people, these numbers are skyrocketing. In 2023, 76% of college students were suffering from moderate to severe anxiety and/or depression. Part of the solution to this is to teach the values that create a good life. Where do they come from? They can be found in our Western tradition, that unique meeting of Athens and Jerusalem, where mankind discovered that reason, combined with specific moral values, lead to a happy and successful life. This isn't just an opinion. All of the research in psychology and neuroscience over the last 20 years show that Athens' gift of scientific reasoning, combined with Jerusalem's contribution of the belief in a loving creator and moral principles, are the necessary components for a full and happy life. That's why we teach deep values. We create an environment for deep friendships because it's virtually impossible to have a good life without strong relationships. Currently, our society is suffering from what psychologists call an epidemic of loneliness. Strong relationships, the opposite of loneliness, are a critical factor in mental health and physical well-being. And one of our jobs is to make sure those relationships are built. And finally, we give people the tools to find deep satisfaction in their work. Why is that so important? Let's face it, most of us spend at least half of our waking hours at work, and half of us are unsatisfied with what we do. That's a sad state of affairs, but it doesn't have to be that way. Again, all of the research shows that there are ways that we can build careers that give us real satisfaction and provide for our material well-being. We do the work we do because too many people fail to realize they really can have a meaningful and satisfying life, one that provides for their physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. You can too. It takes some work. But isn't it worth it? For The Gathering, I'm Leonardo Radomile.
Thanks for listening, and if you like what you heard, give us a quick thumbs up and subscribe. To learn more about The Gathering and our free course, check out our webpage. You'll find the link below.